going down at the end of the day. At the end of the day,
play by the rules. The truth will set you free.
At the end of the day, we back with another podcast. This time we want to do a little different. We want to talk about a subject a lot of people don't want to really touch on, but black and white. We're gonna go in today. We're gonna go in. We're gonna talk a little bit, discuss it. Things in the world, you might have wondered why they set up a certain way. Things like the chessboard, where you got on one side, you got black pieces, the other side, you got white pieces. Yin and yang sign, that's another one. Clearly, by the design and the shape, the little shape they make, like 2 9s or 2 6s, however you want to look at it, 6 and a 9, different people analyze it differently, but in essence, it's like a 6 and like a 9, but you got like the black and white symbolism on it, on a lot of them that I've seen. Masonic flooring, black and white tiles, and we're gonna get on that. We're gonna definitely get on that one day, that subject in itself, but just sticking to the script for now. Black and white, the biggest one probably, definitely, not even probably, is dark versus light. I think that's where it comes into a big subject for me, because when you look at your skin, a lot of us that are this skin color, no matter how dark it is, at the end of the day it's brown, and it's something that you're identifying with, that you've probably been identifying with as far back as you can remember, because your family members did the same thing, only because of the understanding, number one. And the other thing is, what else are you gonna select on the application? They give you a box that says, check this, check that. Usually that's like, like a lot of us is Negro, black African, African Caribbean, African American. Which one is it? At the end of the day, it's like, just pick one. With white, it's like white, Caucasian, European descent, or American. And that's, where they give you a choice, give you a selection. If you're applying for a job or, any type of application, it's gonna ask you. Now, getting into these words, and just on the surface of it is, when we talk about black, we're gonna get into it. Black, definition, of the very darkest color, owing to the absence of complete absorption of light, the opposite of white. Why is that in there, man? Why is that in there? Seriously, man. Of any human group having dark colored skin, especially of African or Australian Aboriginal ancestry. So, there it is. At the end of the day, it's like they're already telling you what you identify with by definition. If you got dark colored skin, no matter where you from, and you come to America, or you in America, you African American, or black, or Negro, or whatever you're gonna pick, but you can't go by the identifying color of your skin, which is brown. Now, looking up white, we got of the color of milk or fresh snow, due to the reflection of most wavelengths of visible light, the opposite of black. There we go again. You can look it up for yourself. I'm not making this up. Also belonging to or denoting a human group having light-colored skin, chiefly used of peoples of European extraction. If you look up any other color, and you could do this, I've tried it on my own, such as blue, yellow, green. There's other colors to look up, but I don't remember them having a opposite of or anything like that in the definition, like black and white. So that's already telling you right there, they're creating division. Somebody's creating division. Webster, somebody dictionary, Somebody like dividing people. Now also, a lot of times you get different type of definitions. Like white represents purity and morality. Black represents nothingness or absence, similar to the use of black hole as a metaphor. So there you go again. It's like, when you think of things that are considered good, in a sense, it's white, or religious figures appearing in white, while black being referred to as things such as like devils, villains, grim reapers, things like that. Also, terms like brighter days ahead, after dark times. People rather be whitelisted, not blacklisted for jobs. Black hats are like bad hackers, and white hats are like good hackers. While we don't want to receive a black mark on our records, also, in referring to financials, you want to be in the black versus being in the red, which is not a black and white comparison, but it's black in another color, where black in this case is a good thing. So, there you have it. It's not me. I'm just exposing these things, trying to get you to analyze it and think for yourself. Because a lot of times, it's right in front of you. It's just that if you're watching the TV and watching these movies, these ideas are in front of you and getting you to think a certain way, think a negative aspect about another person, it's because it's being embedded inside of you. It's being created inside of you by these things. And I'm definitely not saying things ain't occurred in the past, because we know things did. At the end of the day, from now, we just have to live and coexist amongst each other. And I'm not talking about that religious coexist. I'm just talking about everybody as a people, God said, love your neighbor as you love yourself. So, that will include anybody, everybody, at the end of the day. I said it a lot this video, probably more than any other video, but it's the name of the podcast. Y'all should give me a pass for that. Let me know in the comment section, how you feel. I don't have a problem with anybody. I just, I want to talk about things that I think matters. Like I said before, we can all come together. Thank you for stopping by the podcast. At the end of the day, God say the same. I'll be back in another video. G2G. If you want to know what it is, look in the comments section.
On the track. Hey, Tasso, make a beat.
Where you been, bro? Where you think I've been?